there we go, a little color pop there. I just like when the color is more vibrant. There we go. And then, okay, I think that's that. All right, so welcome to, well, this one's actually special. It's not just a 20-minute live, so welcome to my full moon meditation. And actually, I sort of spontaneously, a little last minute, decided to do a little mini card reading at the end, an oracle energy card reading for just overall everyone. I think anyone that could use it can stay afterwards. I'll do that part at the end, yeah, because I don't want to take too much time. But yeah, if you're watching this afterwards, I invite you to take this time to grab a candle if you have it, if you do have a candle, and a journal, or just something like a small piece of paper. We're gonna actually try to put down on paper what we want to release for this full moon, and then we're gonna put it in the candle and let it burn up. So if you feel safe doing that, if you have a way to not let your smoke alarms go off, then if you can open a window, I don't know, light. Well, I mean, I feel like the candle itself usually has a scent that can help to keep the carbon monoxide from making the fire alarms go off. But yeah, see what you can do if you have a window that can open, or maybe like a separate candle or like an air freshener that you can spray around. But yeah, shouldn't be too bad. I'm just gonna have us use a small piece of paper. But let me see if I can get us a meditation card just for a theme for this week. Like additionally, this one's gonna be really special. I know all my meditations lately have been long anyway, so I mean, you know, it's just gonna be more added on. I just really wanted to make this one, I don't know, very special, because I know a lot of us are going through things, and I think it could be a good opportunity to release things that we need to be released, because that's what the full moon is about, for those of you who don't know. The full moon is meant to have us release energy. Emotions can be exaggerated at this time during a full moon. You can feel more stressed, you might have some communication issues. For those of you who are into astrology but don't know much about it, or if you do know about astrology, then you'll know that right now we are also in a Mercury retrograde, which that means, well, the planets are lined up in a certain way right now where communication can be a little touchy and difficult. So this is a time to be mindful about how you speak to others, how you communicate. But also, it's a full moon too, right? So we're going through a Mercury retrograde, and it's a full moon right now, so communication definitely will feel very stressful. Or maybe if you've had some kind of situation with someone and you feel blocked in your life, you're gonna wanna try to get that unblocked so you can move forward in life, right? And especially coming into like the new moon, that's gonna be, I think, in 2 weeks. Let's see. I want to see who's coming in here. I can feel it already. You can feel the effects of the full moon already, you mean? Yeah, I've definitely been going through it. I've been feeling it. Victoria! Hey Tori, what's up? Nice to see you. Mwah. Thanks for popping in. For those of you guys who are just coming in, just a quick heads up, I am making this one really special, so if you can't stay for like, it's probably, my live is probably going to go up to an hour. If you can't stay up to an hour, that's okay. You can watch it back later. But I'm just going to do my usual setup to start. I have a meditation card I just shuffled, which I'll read in a second. But if you have time, if you can real quick, as you're getting your situation together, have water for the breath work. That's number one, because we're going to do a little bit of active breathing. That's how you help release emotions. So we're going to do active breath work. Also, if you have a candle, have that on hand, or you can already have it lit, because we're going to use that for the full moon breath or guided meditation that I'm going to do. If you don't have a candle, that's okay. Maybe you can just light incense and go with the energy of that. But grab water, grab a candle, and if you have a journal or just something you can write down stuff on paper that you don't mind burning. We're gonna burn that into the candle to release the energy. Me, I'm a little worried about it because I already have like paper in my candle from like months ago that, I don't know, it didn't fully, it's like it burned but it didn't fully like disappear. So that's why my flame is gigantic. You can see it, right? Like, I don't know, just there's still extra paper, so I'm a little worried about adding it into it. That's also why, if you don't notice, like if you can't see it, my candle is all types of messed up. Look at it. Look at the, see, like it's all cracked. It's because me and my friends were like, we all wrote down stuff on paper, we threw it in there, and then it made the flame really big and it made the candle crack. So yeah, that's still the remains of that from like months ago. So I'll guide you through that if you have a candle that you didn't already throw paper into. I am not gonna rate, so I can just stay mainly focused on what I'm doing. But that's gonna be at the end. Well, yeah. We're gonna mainly do the writing and stuff toward the end. Sorry, I was slightly improvising for this one. There's a lot I wanted to do because it was a little last minute deciding to do the candle stuff, but I felt called to do that. Let me see. You said, let me see, people. Hi, you're from Italy. Hello, nice to meet you if you're still here. Aurora, hello, thank you. You're pretty. You're pretty too. You're all beautiful. Even if I can't see all of your faces. Okay, thanks. No disrespect, but you fine AF. Thanks. That's not disrespectful. But, yeah. Thanks. Hey, Travi, what's up? Nice to see you. Does any candle work? Yeah, as long as it's a candle, especially if it's a tall one, yeah. If it's a small tea light candle, maybe not that one. Chris said instructions unclear. My house is engulfed in flames. Oh no. Yeah, no, guys, if you want to participate afterwards, basically in the whole fire journal part that I'm gonna have us do, I'm gonna do that at the end. I'm also gonna like pull a tarot card, not tarot card, I'm gonna do an oracle card, and I have 2 decks to choose from, so whoever sticks around can help me choose from these 2 decks I have. I'll show you when we get to it. But yeah, get yourself situated, get your candle, get your water. If you're not doing the candle, that's okay. You can still do the journaling without the candle. There's a bit that I'm trying to do today, and I'm just gonna go with the flow. Travis said, well, not, wait, what do you mean, NOI? But like, oh, okay, but like lavender, apple. Yeah, it doesn't matter, you can do any scent. You can do any scent. Okay, so, yeah, we're gonna try to do a lot of releasing here of energies. Actually, you know what? Actually, yeah. If you already have a paper and journal on hand, we're not gonna burn that right now, but actually write that on already a piece of paper if you have that. So a piece of paper, write down what you want to release right now from your life. We're gonna be using the full moon energies to release, for those of you who weren't here in the beginning. Because it is a time of release. A lot of emotions come up during a full moon. So yeah, write down anything that you want to release. It could be a little notepad. Actually, literally, yeah, make sure it's not like you're writing it big. Make sure it's really tiny and short, small, like sliver section. You can like write 1 sentence. You don't have to do a whole list, as long as like it can be a small section of paper. Write that down now. I'll give you guys 2 minutes to do that. And then I'm gonna get started with the breath work. Sapphire, hi. Hello, welcome in. You came at a good time for sure for emotional release things. So yeah, if you're just hopping in, it's okay. You can always watch back. If you have time to grab your paper or a candle or whatever. If you want to stay for the card reading at the end, we could do that. But yeah, write down a piece of paper, even, you know, regardless of candle, what you want to release. You know what? I think I might as well do it too. I'm like, I said I didn't want to, but I'm afraid. I don't want to put mine in the candle afterwards. I just don't want the candle to go crazy or something. But yeah, let's get in touch with that for a moment. I'll turn the music up so we can feel the tunes. Let that help us tap in a little more. And the meditation, it will be like probably 15-20 minutes. I try to do 20 minutes. I just don't want it to be too long, but sometimes it's needed, you know what I mean? I don't want us to rush if it's something that could be helpful for people too. So yes, and if anyone has to go, you can always watch it back anyway. But yeah, let me see. So, what do I want to release? You can do like an overall arching category. If you're still confused, you can write down, maybe if you're like past trauma, you can be broad if you need to. You can be specific, as long as you can fit it on a small sliver. Maybe self-doubt. Maybe you want to release some feeling of self-doubt within yourself. Past relationship. And let me know if the music's too loud too. Okay, so I wrote down what I want to release. If you didn't finish that part, that's okay. Whatever you were able to write, we'll use that. Rip up that little portion. Like I said, you want it small. Turn this down again. So we're just gonna have that on the side for now, okay? So we're gonna have this on the side. If your candle's still firing up, then that gives us time. So just keeping this in mind, what you want to release. Okay, looking at that for a moment, getting in touch with it, and then just keeping that in mind as an intention into this meditation and what you want to release. Okay, so now describing what we're going to do for our breath work today. We're going to do one round, so that way we don't take forever and it doesn't take too long. I'm going to do a breath work sequence from the YouTuber Breathe with Sandy. He has been inspired all my breath works that I do, and I try to like mix and match them. So I'm gonna do literally one of his older videos from like over a year ago, and it's gonna be an active breath work. So you're gonna feel very concentrated into the breath. You're gonna feel for sure a lot of adrenaline come up, so emotions can come up too. But I want to have us set this intention as we're doing the breath work. Imagine that you're breathing in new energy, and then the thing that you want to release that is within you, whether it's just stress, whether it's just feeling anxious about a specific situation, whatever it is, imagine that that's leaving out of you, okay? And yeah, we'll just do one round for now, because I know these lives, we'll see, maybe I'll do two. If people want to do two, then let me know now, but I might just do one though. It depends on time, so just follow along. We'll just, we'll do it together. We'll just have fun with it, see where it goes. So the breathwork's a 3-parter. First part, we're gonna take 10 breaths, okay? 10 breaths. Deep breathing in through the mouth if you can. And if it's so uncomfortable and you just somehow really can't do it, then you can breathe in the nose. But we're gonna breathe in deeply through the belly and chest. All right, and you can give a little more force this time into the breath out as it falls out. Okay. If you need your one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest, you can practice that right now. Okay. So 10 breaths of that, and then I'll cue us when we have the next breath, part 2. Still in this round, right? So 10 breaths of that. We do 10 breaths of what's called Sufi breathing. So Sufi breathing is split between the belly and chest. Well, so let me show you. So you breathe in deeply, then you can breathe out in 2 parts. Okay? Well, that's the reverse, so sorry. We're gonna, like I said, it's a 3-parter. So we'll breathe in deeply in. Part 2 will be Sufi breathing. You breathe in first belly, then chest, and then out. Okay. All right. You can still keep your hand here to feel it. It's a normal speed. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And the third part is the reverse Sufi breathing, where we're gonna breathe all the way in. So your body might move different ways. If it gets confused, that's okay. Maybe we actually will do 2 rounds so you can just get into the flow the second round. But yeah, just split it into sections for the Sufi breathing. That's the main difference, okay? So we're gonna do that. We're gonna have a breath hold on the out breath, okay? And we're gonna hold for 1 minute. We're gonna see if we can do 1 minute. And if we do round 2, which I might actually end up having us do, then we'll do 1.5 minutes. All right, so just flow along. If you're a little confused about the breath, it's okay. You can just watch me. We'll do it together, but I think maybe starting out, just have your hands here so you can really feel the breath come in, okay? So together. All right, in 3, 2, 1, regular breath. Very good. Belly, chest. 3 more. 2. 1 more. Sufi. One more. Reverse. Last one. Hold all the way out, breathe all the way out. And we're gonna hold for 1 minute, if you can. And if you can't, then you can breathe in and breathe all the way out again. Just taking a little sip of breath in if you need it. In this moment, I encourage you to relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, everything in the head. Relax the fingers. Allow your butt to soak into your seat. Notice how your body feels in this moment. You have 10 more seconds. In 3, 2, 1, breathe all the way in. Hold and squeeze. Send this energy up from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. And send it outside. Very good. And we are gonna do 1 more round of that one. So if you need to watch again, I'll have my hands up. Take some normal breaths in through the nose. Breathe all the way out. Okay, we're gonna reset for our breath again. Make sure you breathe all the way out. And starting again with part 1 in 3, 2, 1. Relax. Good. 3 more. 1 more. Sufi breathing. Whoop. Reverse. all the way in. Hold at the top. Squeeze. Belly all the way in. And then sigh all the way out. And hold. This time for 1:30 seconds. If you can, and then if you can't, just take a little sip of breath in. And then release it out again for the remainder of the time. Just allowing yourself to relax here and trust that you can hold your breath for long periods of time. You have more than enough oxygen within you. Got 30 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, all the way in. Fill up all the way, hold. Squeeze your abdominals, pelvic muscles. Light energy comes up to the crown of your head. And then imagining tension built up within you that may leave. Side out. Very good. Take in some normal breaths in here. If your eyes weren't already closed for that last round, close your eyes now. Very good. Now in this moment, I invite us to feel into the body. Notice how your body feels. Notice if you did bring to mind anything that you want to release and put it into the breath work. Allow that to come up. If you didn't do that during your breath work, allow what you wrote down to come to mind here without soaking deeply into it, but what do you want to release? And setting that as an intention for our meditation, I invite us to envision that the moon in the sky, no matter where it is, just allowing yourself to visualize it. Wherever it is, shining down on all of us, is giving us this power of change and of release. And allowing us to acknowledge and tap into the power that in each single moment that we breathe is a new moment. Each minute, it's like we're reborn again. Each minute we can choose where we put our focus, and what we choose to release. Tonight, we're going to put our focus into releasing that. So as this moon above us is shining, maybe imagine that the light itself is shining down on you like a stage light. And this light can be like a yellowish, warm light. It can be a blue fluorescent looking light, or maybe even this light from the moon can show up as your favorite color. And allow yourself to be creative with this. This light shining down on you is letting you know you are known and acknowledged. You are seen. You are heard. And so now, as we're breathing here, bringing to mind what we want to release, I invite us to carry that energy from our breath work into our release. And I invite you to envision how that may look and allow yourself to feel how that may feel. How would it feel to release a negative energy from you? Something that does not serve you, or just something that now no longer just needs to be in your life. You're ready to move on. How does it feel to release that? Just that even idea of it. Maybe there's some hesitance there, there's a little resistance to releasing. Maybe you know you should let go of something, but because you're so comfortable with it as a habit or a person, an object, it can feel a little difficult. You may not be fully ready to let go, and that's okay too. But I invite you to envision yourself as we take some breaths here, letting it go on each out breath, just a little bit each time. Whatever it is that you want to release, however it made you feel in the past, and choosing to leave it in the past. That's exactly where it belongs. So as you breathe in from the moon here, maybe also now you can take your hands, even with your eyes closed, and you can pretend you're reaching up to the sky and just bringing this energy down onto you. And not caring what you look like, just trying to see if you can really feel the energy. Allow yourself to bring it to life. You're just soaking in the energy from the moon. And maybe now you rub your palms together. Circular motion, fast or slow. And place both palms over your heart. So getting in touch with your heart here. You can tap, you can rub, or you can just put a little more of a firm pressure onto the heart. And as we envision just new energy of what we do want to feel, of who we do want to become, allowing that energy to come in, allowing it to be new opportunities that we can be excited for, to look forward to. I invite us to take a big deep breath in through our nose. Hold at the top. Imagine this energy just cleansing within you even further. And then making a circular shape with your mouth like you're breathing through a straw. Breathe out. Like you're breathing through a straw and releasing negative energy out. So once again, take another breath in. And out, releasing what does not serve you. Very good. Let's do 8 more. Let's do 10 of those. Go at your own pace. Breathe all the way in. New, fresh breath, new energy, new you. Breathe out. Release what does not serve you. And again. Just little bits at a time. Slow extended exhales, releasing what does not serve you. Like you're pumping up new energy into you. How does it feel to release what does not serve you? Keep going. Maybe you can envision the energy you're releasing is a black fog energy. It disappears into the air. Just you allowing the universe to take this. You're allowing yourself to not hold a heavy burden longer than you need to. Very good. Once you've done your 10 breaths, take in some normal breaths and just soak into your body. If you're still doing your 10 breaths, keep going. We're all meeting at the same place. Now, once you finish your 10 breaths and we've all met in the same place, just taking in some normal deep breaths in through the nose, nice and slow. Allowing yourselves to soak into this new energy of how we want to feel and how we want to show up and who we want to be. And in this moment, choosing to also just acknowledge that where your focus goes, energy really does flow. So allow yourselves to have focused on a sense of release from what doesn't serve us. Allows us to step into our power for who we truly are inside. The power of who we are as we're growing. And knowing that we do have the power, we really do, internally within us. No matter what's going on outside of us, we have the power to choose how we want to respond. And we have the power within us, using our own breath, to help us be calm, to help us feel good. So going into this new month, I invite you to bring in exactly who you want to be for this month as an intention going forward, or whatever is the reverse of what you want to release, and just stepping into that for this month. And if your hands were still in your heart, I invite you to just one more time get in touch with your heart here. Feeling the space. And as you plant the intention of how you want to feel, how you want to show up, after now releasing what doesn't serve us, what isn't serving you. I'm going to invite us to plant this intention like a seed in our heart, allowing it to grow throughout the rest of the week, throughout the rest of the month, and throughout the rest of the year. So let's take a big deep breath all the way in through the belly, up the chest. And gently release, sigh it out. Bringing your palms back down to your lap. And just allowing yourself to acknowledge where you're at with this practice. And even if you didn't feel like you could release everything, all the feelings of what you needed to release, just being able to acknowledge that and where you're at as well. But only as much as you can, just being able to feel proud that you took this time to even try and take little steps towards healing and releasing. Appreciating your journey, because we're all on different paths, we're all on different journeys. So maybe now, to end this practice, I invite us to repeat to ourselves aloud or in our mind, I choose to release what does not serve me. I choose to release what does not serve me. I choose to release what does not serve me. I trust in my journey to come. I trust in my journey to come. I trust in my journey to come. And now maybe lastly, we can repeat, I know the universe has my back. I know the universe has my back. I know the universe has my back. And everything happens as it's meant to be. And just choosing to trust, because we do have a choice. And then one last big deep breath into this intention. Releasing these words out to the universe, sigh it out. Slowly bring movement to the toes, to your legs, to your torso. Maybe wiggle the shoulders, roll them back. Wiggle the fingers. Roll your head side to side, front and back. And then when you're ready, taking your time to gently blink your eyes open. Taking any big deep breaths that you may need, because we all may need different things, right? Oof, that's hot. But my candle is hot. Well, welcome back to the present moment, guys. And hopefully you enjoyed that meditation. But if you want to continue just a little longer into this full moon release meditation ending portion here. I invite you to, if you had the candle and you had it lit, or if you did not have it lit, light your candle right now. I invite you to look at what you wanted to release. Look at it for a moment. Allowing yourself to feel the new you that you breathed into you. And then if you feel safe about throwing it into the fire and letting it burn, you can let it burn. Unfortunately, because my candle, I don't know, it's already pretty hot, I don't feel as safe with that. So if you don't feel safe with it, then you can rip up the candle. But if you do throw it in your candle to avoid your fire alarm going off or anything, I encourage you to open your window a little bit, or you can spray air freshener. I'm not going to be liable for anything that happens, as I'm not in your physical space, and I tried to give you some warnings. But this is a way to release as well. So see, now you can rip it up if you want, and since I have my candle, I can just, maybe I can, I don't know, burn it later, but I can visualize here, like, okay, you know, the power of this candle. A fire is so strong, right? The power of a fire. It's like, it's chaotic, but it can also be contained in ways too, right? But just to like appreciate that and have that power of a fire, the heat gives you warmth, but it can burn you. Allow that fire, the energy of a fire, to go into you releasing what you need to release. That was on that paper. And I'm just going to throw this in the trash, unfortunately. I want it to burn mine too, because I feel like that gives a power into it. But yeah, I don't feel safe with mine right now. I gotta do something about those extra papers in there. But yeah, you can release it. Really rip it all the way up if you didn't, not just once, like really go in there, like rip it up. Allow yourself to feel this power from the fire, from your candle. As it's burning, it's releasing what you were able to release from that paper that you ripped up. You let it go. And now we're going to continue with our deck. So I hope you can feel good, already feel much better releasing what you need to release. You said try not to burn your house down, everyone. Yeah. Hey, Bambi, what's up, girl? I got to text you. I've been meaning to chat with you more. But yes, don't burn your houses down, guys. Please, if you don't feel safe with that, just rip it up. Just use the power of the fire as an energy. All right? Throw that paper away, or you can throw it in a flame. You can watch it burn too. If you threw it in a flame, watch the fire burn the paper. Okay? See, look, I'm just showing you guys right now. See, look. I literally still have paper from, like, what else should I do with the full moon? This is basically called a full moon ritual, and it's not supposed to be negative. But look, so I still have paper in there from like months ago. It's like it doesn't want to be released, and like it's at the edge and shit. I gotta do something about that. I feel like the glass is gonna like start cracking again. But anyway, I thought I heard something earlier. Yep, I think that was that. So let me do something about that. But anyway, no fire happening during my live. I'm just gonna blow mine out now. Or at least most of it or something, I don't know. So, for this next portion, if anyone wants to share how they felt with their release, you can feel free to share that, but I'm gonna try to draw a card for us. Okay, I'm just gonna blow it out. Damn, guys, I don't know about this one. You're gonna see me on the live, burn my house down. No, I'm just kidding. Too powerful. Too powerful. My energy is too powerful for this shit. Jesus Christ. I need to throw water on this. Just kidding. Ooh, sheesh. Okay, that's out. You guys just saw me make some crazy shit happen here. I wish the paper would just go away, but I think all my friends putting their paper in this candle clearly was not the move. All of our energy was too powerful. Okay. But I still believe that it was released whatever needed to be released there, mostly. I mean, no. What I wanted to release in the candle, that was like months ago. I was trying to also release tonight too. But anyway, let's do some cards. I didn't actually read the meditation card for the rest of this week too, to give you a theme. Let's see, Kundalini, that's funny. So it says Kundalini. If you want to take a picture of this, feel free, take a screenshot. All right. And so if you need me to do it again, I can put it back up. Just let me know. Kundalini, it says this type of meditation involves another breathing technique. You would block your left nostril, inhale long and deep, and exhale. That's basically the alternate nostril breathing we did before. You would block your left nostril, inhale long and deep, and then you exhale. And then you would, next time, inhale through the opposite nostril. And then you would release the opposite one. It's okay. We'll do that probably next week. It's just interesting that this card came up for this. And then you would repeat and concentrate on the breathing, right? Okay, so we'll do that next week. I know that one was like confusing when we did it before. But it was a little extra little theme if you want to tap into that. I can show you one more time. You start by blocking your left nostril. 2 fingers. You don't have to press it all the way in, just light enough. Then you breathe other side out. Now breathe in through the out nostril. And block and out. And then breathe in again. Okay, and you switch when you breathe out. Okay, and you breathe in through that nose you breathe out of. Okay? That's something that we can do again next week. I know that was something that someone else wanted to do before. I think it was Victoria. So we do that one next week. But for energy reading, I want to know, so with full moon release, I do want to know, hopefully you guys do feel good. Let me know, you know. But I'm going to pick a card. I can do one of the decks or both the decks. Let me know in the comments. Let me show you a better picture, I guess. So, one is Healing deck. This is Whispers of Healing. I can pull a card from that, or I can pull a card from this, Life Changes. Or I can pick one from both, if you would like me to pick one from both. So what would you prefer? Butterfly theme, it literally is a bunch of butterflies because butterflies represent change, right? When they go through a chrysalis and they become butterflies, that is change and transformation. This is a healing deck. It'll tell you a little more in depth what you need to heal. So let me know what you guys want. Which one you're feeling. I'm sure that the timing is a little delayed too with the live. So. Okay, so Travis said the butterflies. Okay, we can do the changes one. Anyone else? I'll give us a couple more seconds. Otherwise, I'll just do the butterfly one. I mean, I feel like you guys, if you did the meditation, you know what you have to heal pretty much, right? But it could still be cool and helpful to have the other one too. I'm just gonna start shuffling this one, but if you want to do both, then you can let me know. And who knows, maybe tomorrow, it's Tuesday, maybe I can do a Tarot Tuesday, but I might do that on Instagram instead. Because I feel like, I'm not as, I don't do as much on there as I would like to, but I don't know, the YouTube is what I want to really grow, because I have less of an audience on there overall. You can take the card. Life Changes. Okay, universe. Tell me what all of us collectively here on this reading and those who watch afterwards, what will help us on our journey here for life changes. What life changes do we need to make? Maybe that some of us could be neglecting. Oops, that fell out. I'll do that again. I like to pick cards that fall too, but I don't want to do a whole stack of them. I think I'm just struggling shuffling this because how thick these are actually. Haven't used these in a while. Oops. Alright. I'm just going to pick those. I didn't want to do a bunch, but I think we could probably just use them all in their own ways. I'm sure a few could be helpful. I said I would do one, right? But I figure as a collective it could be helpful. So, obviously, welcome the new. So you would welcome the new. And that's what we're doing, right? When you release with the full moon, with the meditation we're doing, we're trying to welcome in the new. I can read them individually a little bit at a time soon, but there's also leaving. Okay. There is emotions. Okay. You definitely could go more in depth about that one. I'm curious what that has to say. And this one says get some rest, which obviously I do need. I do need rest. All right, so far, did any of these cards seem relevant to your lives? Let me know that. And you can take a picture of them too. If you want to take a screenshot of these, I'll just, yeah. Take a screenshot, bam, if you need it. Welcome to new. Leaving. Emotions. Yeah. Get some rest. Get some mother effing rest. Alright, so let's see what. Luckily the definitions on these aren't long or anything. If we did the other deck, that one would be long. It's ironic. This is definitely ironic. I'm not gonna tell you why for me, but alright, so welcome the new says change can be exciting, bringing you opportunities for joy, learning, and success. This card indicates that you may have been anxious in the face of newness. You are reassured, though, that this change will bring many blessings for everyone involved. Although it may occur differently than how you would have scripted it, all is in divine and perfect order. That's what I had to basically say, right, at the end of our meditation. Everything happens as it is. Have faith that you'll know what to do in each moment. That's you trusting. Trust, yeah, it says that. Trust that your needs will be provided for every step of the way. As long as you follow your inner guidance, allow yourself to feel excited about this change and approach it with a spirit of adventure. So additional meanings here, a big positive change, respecting the free will choices of everyone involved, even if they differ from your own, taking an adventure trip, going on a holiday, trying something completely different. So yeah, well, let me know if that feels relevant for your life. I know it does for me. So, I mean, you know, that can apply to a lot of our lives in different ways, right? So you have to see intuitively what makes sense to you. Okay? So connecting that to our next one, leaving. It's leaving here. Where's L? Leaving. Okay. All right. It said, this card confirms what you already know. It's time to leave a toxic situation. You've done your best to heal the conditions, but sometimes the circumstances become intolerable, and the healthiest choice is to move on. This naturally brings up feelings of confusion and insecurity. However, rest assured, and whenever you're on the right path, which you are, everything works out for the best. Your departure doesn't need to be sudden or drastic. Like a butterfly building a cocoon, you can plan and prepare for this transition right now. You can even make your exit gradual so that you feel comfortable and secure during this healthy change. Additional meanings: letting go of fear, releasing an addiction. Ooh, any of you guys got addictions out there? Travel, a family member leaving home. Travel, and just interesting that they put that in there. Leaving, travel, maybe you could be wanting to travel to a new place as a new opportunity, right? Letting go of fear. You could be doing, if it's like also welcoming the new, you could be doing something new. There's like a new era of your life right now. Is there a new job? Maybe you could be doing like, you could be in a new environment, you know? You have new friends. It could be a lot of things. So I'm curious how that would apply for your life. I feel like these make sense. And it's funny because these cards definitely are like not in order in the original deck, right? So they literally go well together. All right. We got 2 more cards here. The next one, emotions. Let me see so far what's comments here. You said, everyone been saying manic. Oh, that you're manic and need sleep. You do need sleep. People should, that's mean though, people, like, you're manic, go to sleep, like, what? Who says that? Everyone always telling me to sleep, because they know I like to stay up all night doing creature things. I mean, hey, I'm also more of a night owl too, and that's what makes this world difficult. We all have different lifestyles. Not everyone is a morning person. People do have different circadian rhythms. Some people get up later than others. But definitely rest in whatever way that you need it. If you're getting enough sleep in general, that's fine. Like if you're doing 7-8 hours, should be fine. But you know, it could be rest in other ways too. But they shouldn't be saying, "Oh, you're manic. Get some sleep." Like what? Definitely gonna rewatch this week. Okay, good. Yes, definitely rewatch it, because this, you know, even though the full moon, it was technically last night, the energy still carries on to today. So emotions. I think that's very relevant to all this. You're evolving and progressing, so it's natural for you to have a different perspective now than you did before. You drew this card because your feelings are speaking to you, and it's important for you to listen. Ignored emotions only grow stronger and louder. I know that from personal experience. Sometimes I ignore my feelings. There's something in your life that is becoming intolerable to you. You once were able to endure or even enjoy the situation, but because you have changed, so too have your emotions. Let me know if this is resonating for you guys so far. Maybe say I have a butterfly tattoo. Oh, that's cool. I love butterflies. I need to get one, actually. They do represent a lot. They're more than just butterflies, you know? They're more than just pretty. But anyway, sorry. You once were able to endure or even enjoy the situation, but because you have changed, you so too have your emotions. This card asks you to be honest with yourself and take an inventory of how you're feeling. I think we did do that for this meditation, hopefully. You don't have to resort to drastic action to resolve anything. Sometimes it's enough just to acknowledge your own feelings so that your heart feels heard and understood. Additional meanings. Getting guidance from a therapist or joining a support group. Dealing with an emotional loved one. Empathetically absorbing other people's emotions. So being a good listener, right? So let me know if any of those additional meanings resonate with you. You know, I recently got a therapist. It took me 2 months, but I finally got one last week. So for me, that's been helpful. But emotions. You gotta value your emotions. That's how you also, as you grow and change, you can grow and change by acknowledging what's going on within you. So you can't grow and change if you don't do that. And so hopefully if any of you guys are in a new situation, you've been able to notice what's going on within you, listen to what that's saying, and leave into a new era of what your situation is. You might need to leave something, maybe leave your fear. And last but not least, we have get some rest, right? So I know we can probably tell what that'll already mean, but I just want us to read through that still and give credit to this beautiful guidebook here. Gives us extra insights. This card comes to you because your energy and mood haven't been as high as you'd like. I think you guys know that about me recently. You've been pushing yourself to keep going even when you're tired. Now it's time to balance your busy times with some relaxation. This is the natural cycle of all living beings, so there's no need to feel guilty because you'll now get some much needed rest. This one's a little longer. During your naps and nocturnal cycle, which should be like sleeping, you know, normal sleep, do pay attention to insights that come to you, like dreams. After all, when you are asleep, I'm just gonna hold this up. After all, when you are asleep, so is your ego. making it much easier for divine messages to reach you. Pay attention to your body's signals, which may call for changes in your diet, lifestyle, and exercise program. If you still feel tired and drained after resting, sometimes seeing a licensed healthcare or mental health professional is the best path to recovering your energy and your enthusiasm for life. Some people do sleep and then they still feel tired, right? And there's other reasons for that. It could be physical stuff aside from just sleep. It could be your diet. It could be mental health stuff, things that's stressing you out, and you take it with you into your rest, you know? Additional meanings. Start delegating to others and asking for help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And accepting it when it's offered. That's what it says there. Detox from any energy depleting substances. Okay. Feng shui your bedroom for optimal sleep. Okay, I can explain that in a second. Detach from whatever you've been chasing and give it a rest. Detach from whatever you've been chasing and give it a rest. Yes. Get some rest. So, I think these cards pretty much, yeah, they're all tied together very well. I think they made sense. For whatever your situation is that you can apply it to, I hope that it gave you some insights for yourself, even outside of the meditation now that we've reflected into more of the new of what we want to bring into ourselves. When it said feng shui your bedroom for optimal sleep as an additional meaning, feng shui, that's a Chinese word. Feng shui means like, it's like the atmosphere of your space. It's like the environment. It's like the vibe, basically the vibe. So when it says feng shui your bedroom for optimal sleep, usually I think they mean the way it's set up. There's like certain setups for rooms. You can look it up on Google. I don't want to confuse you guys, but there can be a certain setup for the environment that you're in general with feng shui, and then it can make it whatever you want to feel more effective. You know, like sometimes they say not to have your bed facing like the doorway, stuff like that energetically, because it just feels like it could be like a sense of urgency or anything like that. But I would look it up. There's like a lot to it. If you're spiritual and you believe in that, then if you're spiritual, you would believe in feng shui things too, I would say, most likely. But you could look into that. In general, yeah. See what you need to get rest, guys. And it could just be more than just sleep, you know? It could be like, yeah, maybe you're like me with my YouTube stuff. I had to cut down on making videos every week for Wednesday. And it sucks, but I'm doing the live at least, the live stream on Wednesday. But yeah, it's like I had to cut that down because I kept chasing like this idea of like I want 1,000 subscribers by this time, you know, or whatever, and to get monetized and all that. But you know, it's like I was getting drained trying to keep up doing videos, and I still have to catch up on my other YouTube assignments because I have like other people in the group, right? And I have to catch up on stuff now too. So it's like it's been a lot, you know. But see what you need. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know in the comments. If you would like, let me know how you feel from everything. I'll give you like, you can do like, maybe like 3 more minutes, just however long. I'm just gonna see if anyone says anything within 2 minutes, and if not, I can fully wrap up. But yeah, I think to take from this, yeah, don't let this, you know, don't take this session for granted. You know, I think just at least I can say from me reflecting on myself, sometimes with my full moon sessions, it's like I can feel the power of it in the moment. But maybe I'll literally forget like my intention going forward into like the week or the month or something. And that's literally things will come up, challenges will come up to challenge you to stick true to your intention. So if you feel good about what your intention was tonight, you know, then if you bring that into your week and you can remember to bring that back into any situation, then you'll feel powerful from that, just like how you feel powerful after doing the meditation, right? So really stick true to that. You can even write down your intention if you want to right now until I see if anyone else says anything. You can write down like what your intention is for the new you and how you feel, how you want to have felt after releasing, right? So that energy should have been brought into your present now. So maybe write that down right now or in a journal later if you want to, and then you can see if, well, that should be something that you look at, I'd say, at least once a day for a little while, and you can tap back into that and try to remember it for the rest of your week and stuff. But yeah. Whoa. Definitely dove deep here a little bit. Get some rest, it said. To me, I know it sounds basic, but to me, I'm like, wow, okay. Yeah, emotions. Welcome to new, leaving, emotions. Get some rest. It's awesome. I think I just want to, like, I don't know if you guys got to take your screenshots, but I'm like going to stack it together. If we can do another screenshot or whatever. Yeah, do you guys think you'd want me to do maybe a tarot reading tomorrow night? I probably could. If you really want me to do like a tarot Tuesday thing, I can do it, but it'll be on, probably will be Instagram. I don't know. It could be here too. Just let me know if you're interested in that. That was something I was thinking to do consistently. When I did the tarot reading on Instagram like a month or so ago, I did want to keep doing it, but it's just things pop up and you get busy. He said do it. Okay, Travis said do it. I gotta do it now. I would like to do it, you know. I just gotta figure out if I should do it on YouTube or if I should do it on Instagram. The last one's on Instagram. I just want to give Instagram some love too, and I feel like I haven't been posting on there as much and stuff, but we'll see. I'll post about it on my stories and let you guys know which one I do. And if I don't do it, then you just won't see a story about it. But most likely, I should be able to. It's live. I can do like, I don't know, less than 30 minutes or something. Just something quick. Or just 30 minutes. Oh no, this was a long one. This is like an hour, over an hour now. So, hope you guys like this. And that this resonated with you. If you enjoy what I do, and you want to take in-person classes, that's different from my normal meditation classes because I also add in a journaling component like regularly at the end of my classes, and we do reflections and stuff. So if you really want to dive deep, I encourage you to come to my classes in person if you're in Philly. And if not, then feel free to check out my services on my website, candywellness.com. And you know, in general, if you feel like you don't have a lot of money for like doing these things, then you know I have like the weekly live stream for my meditation, and for now it's fitness on Wednesdays at 4 p.m. To check in. So I don't know if any of you guys are here now that wanted to do the workout on Wednesdays, but let me know in the comments if 4 p.m. is okay, because at least you can do it later. I just wanted to keep consistent to the time that I used to do my normal posts. But if it really bothers you that you can't, if you think you can't do it at 4 p.m. and you really want to do it live and need it to be later, I can work around what's going on in my life a little bit. I just gotta like figure that out. So just let me know in the comments, even if you're watching this afterwards. And you have to comment and let me know. I'll try my best to see what I can do. Aside from that, yeah. I mean, your girl here, I want people to be able to have as much accessible resources, so, you know, I'm doing this. But in general, if you want to support me but you can't afford services at all, feel free to every now and then give me a tip, like maybe on Venmo or CashApp. I'm starting to do that now just because your girl do gotta make an income, so I gotta speak up for myself, you know. But I'm gonna like put that link in the description, so if anyone wants to do that, I'm gonna start putting them in my descriptions. I won't mention it every single time because I don't want to be like cash hounding for people or anything. But if you do actually enjoy what I do and you can't afford a service, then that is a way to give a thanks at least. I don't think they have a thanks, like a money thing for small YouTubers like me. I think usually you do have to have like 1,000 subscribers or something. But anyway, overall, I just enjoy you guys being in here, you know. Because it's what gives me life. It's what gives me my purpose and what I'm doing. And I just can't wait for the channel to grow. So I can like get more monetized and get money from views instead. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I see other YouTubers do it. They'll have like their Cash App and their Venmo in the description. So it's like if people want to tip them, they can do that. But it's like, yeah. I don't want anyone to feel pressured either. Like, I want you to naturally want to do it if you want to. But yeah, I'm gonna put that in the description soon. I didn't do it before the live, so it's probably gonna take a while to post too, because it takes a while to load. Since this is a long one too, so it might take until like tomorrow. But yeah, in general, I'll see you guys maybe most likely tomorrow. Maybe I'll do my tarot reading. We'll see. I might do it on YouTube, but we'll see. Cause I don't know. I want the Instagram fan to feel love too. It's just, I don't know. It's like the videos get lost in the void on Instagram, to be honest. They get lost. Bambi said that's a great idea. For what, the tarot? Oh, you mean the tips. Yeah. Yeah, because, you know, it's hard out here. It's hard out here. I mean, I know I feel like a lot of people are struggling. It's like inflation. I'm trying to learn about stocks, honestly. Stock market stuff. I'm literally going in on that a little more these days. I'm at the start, and wish me luck on that. That way it's like, then I won't have to be like asking for tips and shit. I can just make my own money. No, we have to do the stock market, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, you know, it's important though, especially for wellness practitioners. Not saying no one else deserves money, like, you know, bartenders work hard doing what they do, to interact with a lot of people. Like, you know, in every job we spend time and value. Money is supposed to be an energy exchange, and it's, you know, growing up, I think parents had a lot of negative connotation on it. Oh, money doesn't grow on trees, and oh, I don't know, maybe you can't have love in your life unless you have money or whatever bullshit. Oh, sorry, I don't mean to curse. Hopefully YouTube doesn't, you know, flag me. But it's like, yeah, you know, money is a stress for a lot of people. And so I get, it can be hard. But and it's like, especially though for wellness practitioners and people who do spiritual stuff, like energy can be, it's like, it's not as perceived as importantly, I feel like, from a lot of people, you know, compared to being a doctor or, I don't know, what other, lawyer or something like that, right? But you do put a lot of your energy into these things. You give a lot of yourself, and definitely can be taxing in and of itself. But it's also rewarding too, you know what I mean? Because it's like, if I can help people, I think that's the truest abundance too. But we just can't help it that we have to live in a world where you need money to survive. Like, it's just, but yeah, I've been trying to change my relationship with money. Yeah, it's been a difficult, an interesting thing. I think I've been doing better. I'm definitely different with it than I was 2 years ago, so yeah. I don't know, we'll see. Gotta keep going no matter what. That's true, that's true. Gotta keep it going. Overall, yeah, just the views I'm grateful for, so if you can't tip, that's okay. That's fine. I just say it for anyone. But yeah, I don't want to keep you guys too long. I do gotta, it's late, holy shit. I'm gonna look at stock market stuff and then shower. Maybe I should shower first because I get lost in the sauce and look up stuff, you know. I get like really lost. I get hyper focused. That's my ADHD problem. I will hyper focus and then sleep at, for real, letting you guys know, I would sleep at 6 a.m. like a lot of the time because I'm doing this and then that thing and then that thing. And sometimes, you know, 5 to 10% of the time, I might get like lost on Instagram and get into like a little hole looking at things because like my brain wants to relax. So then I'll just do like the revenge bedtime thing. If you've heard of that, it's like you've been doing a lot throughout the day, so now you just want to relax instead of sleep. It's weird. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I gotta take care of myself. Clearly, into cards also are like, they're like, bitch, get some rest. I wonder if these cards resonated with me more than with you guys. I'm like, did I just pick cards that made sense? Somehow they made sense for my life. I don't know. But anyway, love you guys. And I'm sorry if I take forever messaging back, Travi, and just everyone. And Bambi, I'll message you and I get a second. Like I said, my brain is, I'm trying to slow it down. There's little things at a time. YouTube, a little bit. Slowing down, making the videos, but I still got to prepare upcoming ones and things like that, so it's happening little by little. And now, I don't know, I'm just bored now. I'm like, I just want to chat. It's good enough, but I gotta go. Okay. Okay, love you guys. Bye. Let me know if you have any questions. Share your experience if you'd like. Peace out. One love.